What is going on, guys? This is Chris here from 608 Gaming, and today this is going to be a little bit of a longer video of the GTA Online costumes, but it's going to be pretty cool. So basically, one of my favorite bands of all time is the band Slipknot. So what we're going to do, GTA 5 is perfect to make a few Slipknot costumes. So the first costume that we're going to make here is going to be Corey Taylor. So what you're going to want to do for Corey Taylor's Slipknot costume is first you're going to want to go to a gun shop. So you're going to go into one of the ammunition stations or whatever they're exactly called, and you're going to go in and you are going to buy the red overalls. There's a few different color style overalls, but overall I think the red looks the best. And as you can see, I already still have the dreads. His original costume, he had the jumpsuit, he had dreads, and then he had this specific mask, which was my favorite mask of all time. It's really hard to replicate that mask with the dreads, but overall, I think this one turned out pretty cool. I decided to go in and I did the pale stitched hockey mask. I think it turned out pretty sweet. Anyone who knows what Corey Taylor's original mask looks like, ought to know this one looks pretty decent for what we were working with for GTA. And next we're going to make Sean Crahan's mask. Now Sean Crahan, he is number 6 of Slipknot, and he is, as they would say, the clown. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the barbershop. And the easiest hairstyle to get at the barbershop for clown is going to be the shaggy curls, and we're going to make those shaggy curls bright orange. We're going to want them as bright of orange as possible because his original mask had like really bright orange hair, and then he had a clown mask. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get the plastic clown face mask. It's kind of beat up, so it fits pretty well perfect for what clown's mask looked like. Anyone who's ever seen it, it was ridiculously beat up pretty much from the time that Slipknot started. And the next costume we're going to go do is Joey Jordison. Although Joey Jordison isn't with the band anymore, he was their original drummer all up until just within the last year or two. He ended up leaving the band, but overall he's still a pretty good drummer, and he's just one of the pioneers, so I decided that he would be pretty important to get in here. So for Joey Jordison, you're just going to have to go to a barbershop, and you're going to want to get the long hair, and you're going to want to get just the plain, just really dark black hair. And then for Joey's mask, you're going to want to wear the mime plastic face. A lot of these masks, we're going to do the plastic faces. You could have done like the mime face paint for him. It kind of depends because his mask wasn't ridiculously thick where this mime mask is. But for me, I really just wanted to keep all these masks as actual masks instead of just face paint because none of them wore face paint. Unless maybe a little bit under the masks. But overall, they all actually wore masks. And the next mask we're going to go do is we're going to go do Mick Thompson. So to do Mick Thompson, all you'll have to do is you're going to go back into the barbershop, and we're going to get the slicked back hair. Mick has long hair again. It does suck that we can't, change the length of the hair in GTA, because all these would probably be a little bit longer. But overall, he always had the hair either kind of slicked back, or it was always hanging over the mask. So the easiest thing to do is get that slicked hair. And then you're going to want to go and put on the Metal Warrior mask. It's going to be the closest to what Mick Thompson's mask looked like, and it's overall it just ends up just looking the best. And for our final Slipknot costume, what we're going to do is then we're going to go and we're actually going to make Sid Wilson. He's number 0. And for his mask, it's going to be just absolutely super simple. There's 2 different options you can do for his, or there's multiple options what you can do for his mask. It kind of just depends on what you want to do. Sid Wilson's had quite a few different mask changes over the years, and they've all been somewhat drastic. So one mask you can do is you can do this tan skeletal mask. You can do the gas mask, or I prefer also you can do the gray skull mask. That one's the full headed one, and you can still see the tattoos because Sid Wilson's absolutely just covered with tattoos. But it really just depends on what you guys want to do. But yeah, guys, so I think this will be a really good idea for some of your friends. You want to do some heists or things like that, and you guys want to be like, you know what? We want to dress like Slipknot today. This would be an absolutely perfect idea to do. Like I said, there's a few choices here. If I can come up with better ideas for some of the other costumes, I'll definitely upload it for you guys. Other than that, just let me know what you guys think about these costumes. If you have any ideas, comment them down below. Other than that, guys, I just want you to like this video. It definitely helps us a lot. And subscribe to our channel. We definitely appreciate it. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.